How are you? How are you? Sounds good. So, students, today I'm going to talk about one very important issue. It is a problem that is not only with you, it is a problem that with me also, and almost with everyone. We all do it, but we do not realize how dangerous it is. And this problem is called procrastination. And maybe after hearing this word, you are not very clear what it means. And let me explain it in a very, very easy manner. Procrastination means knowing that something is very important, but not doing it on time and still delaying it for later. Let's make it very simple. Suppose you have so much work and you know you have to do it, but you do not do it now. You do it later and you say, I'll do it later. And this habit is called procrastination. In a nutshell, I can say procrastination means not doing important work on time. Means आज का काम कल पर छोड़ देना कि आज नहीं करेंगे कल करेंगे आज मन नहीं हो रहा है. And this problem is called procrastination. Students, procrastination doesn't mean you are lazy or careless. Again, I'm saying procrastination doesn't mean you are lazy or careless. Most students who procrastinate are very, very serious students. They know their goals, they know their responsibility, but the problem is not intention. The problem is action at the right time, and because of this, they keep delaying the work. You know what happens? When you sit to study, you do not study. When you sit to study, you do not study. Before studying, first you open your phone, check your phone, then you reply 1 or 2 or 3 messages, then you watch some short videos or reels, then you tell yourself only 5 minutes. But you don't even realize these 5 minutes turn into 30 minutes. And sometimes what happens, when you sit with the book in front of you, you open your notebook, but you do not study. Instead of studying, what you are doing? You are arranging the pages, you are turning the pages, and you are staring at the book, you are just watching, and you are just turning the pages, underlining the lines, highlighting the lines, but you are not studying, and you are saying yourself, I'll study from tomorrow. Today I will not study. And you make some excuses like, today I'm tired, today is not the right day, today I'm tired, today is not the right day. You make such kind of excuses. But students, I tell you, you know very well, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Days increase, days pass, syllabus increases, pressure starts building, and then stress enters your mind. And it slowly becomes pressure, then fear, then stress. And it's very important to understand this habit before it controls you. And let me tell you a story, a very short story on this, a very beautiful story on this so that you can understand the concept of procrastination. Once upon a time, there was a king. And the king went into the jungle for hunting. The king was with his army and with his minister. When they were moving deeper and deeper into the forest, all of a sudden, a man came in front of them. And the man was really short, very small. He had a short height and he was very weak. And he challenged the king to fight. Hey, king, fight with me. The minister says, sir, he is challenging you. You should kill this guy right now. He's looking so dangerous. The king says, no. I can't do it. The king started laughing and said, no, I can't do it. This guy is very small, very short, very weak. I can't kill such a person. Let's move ahead. Just ignore him. And they started moving deeper and deeper into the forest. After some time, the same man came again. And this time he was little taller than before. Again, he challenged the king. King, fight with me. Agar tere andar himmat hai to mujhse lad. Then minister says, sir, right now, you can't ignore him. You have to fight with him. This guy is looking so dangerous. If you delay, he may become dangerous for you. The king says, no, I can't kill him. If I kill such a weak guy, my praja, my people will say, you have killed someone weaker than you, so I can't do it. Just ignore him, move ahead. They walked further into the jungle. Again, after some time, the same man came again. And this time, the man was little, not little. The man was taller than the king. Again, he challenged the king and said, hey, king, fight with me. Now, king had no choice. He had to fight with him. He struggled a lot. After a long fight, somehow the king defeated that man and the king won, but the king was tired and injured. So guys, what did you learn from this story? Let's understand it clearly. The king is you. The short man is your procrastination and the minister is your inner voice that says, do it now, start early, don't delay. But you means the king is saying, I will do it later. The students, the story is not about a king and a forest. The story is about you and your daily routine, your daily life. The king ignored the problem when the problem was small. Later, the problem became big and dangerous. Procrastination works in the same way. You ignore it, you say, when it is small, you ignore it, you say, I will do it later. And slowly it becomes pressure, then stress, then fear. That's why I always say, don't fight procrastination when it is big. Fight procrastination when it is small. Stop it when it is small. You know, students, I have a lot more to say, but I do not want only my words. I want you to listen to a real student's journey, a student who faced procrastination in college, in school, and during her competitive exam preparation. Her name is Simran Khan. She faced procrastination as many of you are facing today. So she is going to share her experience with you guys. So Himanshi, now we want you. हम चाहते हैं कि you share your experiences with us. हमारे साथ आप experience share करिए. So please start.
So hello and good evening everyone. My name is Simran Khan, and first of all I would like to say thank you Harsh Verma sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to sit here and share this podium with him. So it really means a lot to me, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir.
So guys, today I am here to share my honest experience about something. I struggled with procrastination, so I want to share my struggle with you guys. So you might think I am perfect, but I am not perfect. Sometimes I also procrastinate. So this is about the time when I was in school. So I used to delay my homework a lot, and I always thought I would do it in the evening. And when evening came, again I thought I would do it at night. But when night came, I couldn't complete that work even then. And it kept happening. Then, many times my work remained incomplete. Then I completed my school in a similar way. So after completing school, when I came to college, so that time I felt now I would be more responsible. So I would do everything on time. But after joining college, again, I started procrastinating even more. Because as you know guys, college life was very different. There were classes, assignments, friends and phone. So I would get distracted by them. And many times I planned my day in my mind, but I didn't follow that because I thought I was busy. But actually guys, I was just wasting my time. Later, when work started piling up, then I felt stressed and confused. And I didn't know what to study first. Because actually guys, I wanted to more study. But my mind wasn't ready. That's why I wasted more time. And the pressure increased day by day. And the same thing happened during my college time when I started preparing for SSC Steno. So I again thought now I was very disciplined and mature. But I was wrong guys, because procrastination came back to me, and then I kept telling myself, okay, I will revise later, I will study from tomorrow, I still have time, I will study seriously from next week, and today is not the right day for this. So it was all the things which I kept telling myself every day. And slowly exam pressure began to grow. Then I was like, what to study and what not to study? What should I do for my study for my exam now? So that period of time I panicked too much, and because of this, studying started feeling more difficult for me, and I couldn't focus on my study properly. And even during my competitive English preparation, when I joined her sir's classes, so when I came to the class, first thing I observed the whole activities which sir did, like sir's nature, sir's talking behavior, sir's teaching style and all that. So I really liked his way of teaching. So then I started learning English regularly in class for SSC Steno. So I understood the concept clearly. But after going home, many times I skipped my revision because of procrastination. And sometimes I felt little tired after a long day. So I delayed my practice and revision. But slowly I realized that skipping revision was stopping my improvement. Then I said to myself, no, I have to study. I have to improve myself. Just stop to skip revision. So now I'm trying to overcome in this habit step by step. Like I don't wait for tomorrow. I don't wait for perfect mood. I just start with a small work, like I keep my phone away while studying, and I study for short time, but I try to study daily. So this helps me a lot. So overall, from my experience, I want to say one thing to every student. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for perfect mood and motivation. Just start with a small step today. If you regular, you will improve yourself because procrastination won't disappear in one day. So at least 20 minutes is enough. So if you try daily, you will become better. That's it from my side. Thank you.
So, Simran, you did a good job. You spoke really well. But I have some questions for you. Could I
sir.
ask you?
Yes, sir, sure.
Simran, when you were facing procrastination, what was more difficult for you? Studying, starting your study, or continuing it regularly? And adding to this, I would add one more caution, and that is, what excuses did you give to yourself at that time?
So for me, it was difficult to start studying more than continuing because once when I started, so it would automatically continue. And that time I would give excuses to myself like I will do it later, I have plenty of time, or I'm not in the mood right now. And sir, I would often think that I could do it anytime. So why rush? But looking back, now I realize that was just a way of putting things off. And it was for me, it was hard to get that initial push to start studying. Yes, sir.
नाइस एक चीज और मैं चाहूंगा, बेटा आप आराम से बैठ जाइए, आराम से बैठ जाइए, और कोई भी आवाज नहीं करेगा, कोई भी अपनी चेयर को ड्रैग नहीं करेगा, आराम से बैठ जाइए. एक अच्छा पॉडकास्ट चल रहा है, इसे देखिए, एंजॉय करिए, समझिए, कोई भी किसी तरह की आवाज नहीं करेगा. ओके, काम डाउन. ठीक है जी, चलिए मैं अगेन आपसे पूछता हूँ, इसका जवाब आप मुझे दोबारा से देंगे. When you were facing procrastination, what was more difficult for you? Studying, start studying, or continuing it regularly? But adding to this, I would ask one more question. What excuses did you usually give to yourself at that time? Please tell me.
So for me, sir, starting was more difficult than continuing because once when I started, so it would automatically continue. And that time I would give excuses to myself like, okay, I will do it later, and I'm not in the mood right now, and I have plenty of time. And sir, I would often think that I could do it anytime, so why rush? But looking back, now I realize that was just a way of putting things off. And it was hard to get that initial push to start studying. Yes, sir.
Nice, nice, nice. My second question is for you. When you feel procrastination, what step you simply take to take your focus back and start studying?
So sir, now whenever I feel procrastination, so I just start with a small task like opening my notes or reading one page at least. So this helps me get focused and start studying. And I don't think about the whole task. I just take it one step at a time. And sir, sometimes getting started is the hardest part. So I try to make that first step as easy as possible. Yes, sir.
Nice, 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 nice. So all I can say, students, one thing in a nutshell, in the end, I just want to say, you do not need perfect mood. You do not need long hours. You just need only start. When it feels like starting, you just need to start when it feels like starting. Remember this one thing. Your future is created by what you do today, not by what you plan for tomorrow. Are you getting my point, what I'm saying? Your future is created by what you do today, not by you plan for tomorrow. So you just do one thing. From today on, you just do one thing. When your mind says later, you say now. When your mind says tomorrow, you say today. Because successful students are not the different people. They just take actions a little earlier than others. So, start small, start simple, but start today. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad.